good, Foundation Nation? Today we have a brand new disc from Trash Panda and Gateway. It's a little weird. Let's do it. So essentially, we've seen a disc like this before, right? There's a thick rim on this side, thin rim on this side. This is basically
it's asymmetrical.
More comfortable version of the Aerobie Epic.
Less wide.
It also is in normal disc golf plastic. Like I said, the Trash Panda and Gateway collab. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the bottom. So it feels like, oh, you can definitely on that one. It feels like Gateway plastic, but it's 100% recycled. And Trash Panda is the one that's been leading the marketing efforts for pretty much all of it. So we're excited to see, because if you hold it over here, it feels, I would say, like a 7-ish speed. And over here probably gets closer to like a 13.
Yeah.
It's got to be a 13. It's thick.
Yeah. I looked at the approved dimensions, and it seems that this is 2.4 centimeters, and the Aerobie Epic was about 4.1 centimeters.
Epic was
so
a
the
handful.
Epic would have been like out to here.
Yeah.
So like I said, a more usable one, because you can comfortably grip this wherever you want. There's a lot of interesting selling points about this disc as far as the like, oh, choose your rim width. Like, because for me, what's fun about this is I'm a fairway driver, backhand guy, so this like 7-8 speed feels really comfortable, but I'm about a 9 or 10 speed forehand guy, which means I kind of like this middle part, forehand wise, so you can kind of customize it. What we don't know is, obviously, if I take a normal disc, right, it is balanced, so it will sit on my finger and be balanced.
Yeah.
This disc has more weight on one side than the other, meaning
no balance.
You can balance it, but it clearly tilts because there's more weight on one side.
This is the real tilt.
So
good point.
It's going to be curious to see, as that weight is being thrown around the disc, is it going to generate is it going to generate wobble? What's it going to do to the like actual flight path? Is it going to be, because you'll typically, historically, if I'm remembering correctly, you can get more RPMs on a thinner rim disc than a thicker rim disc, or maybe that's vice versa, but regardless, the grip changes how fast your release can be and how much RPM you're generating. So is that going to change? Like, is the disc going to fly differently?
Also, for some people, it's just whenever you're hitting a gap, some people are more comfortable with a wider rim, some people are more
a lot of questions all about to be answered. We haven't thrown these yet.
Also, just to be clear, this video is not sponsored by Trash Panda or Gateway or anything, so this is, we're not going to be just looking for ways to sell it to you.
They just sent it to us.
They showed up, and from what I've been told, we're just supposed to kind of get our own unique experience with this disc. You know, it hasn't been pushed to us in a certain way. It wasn't sent with a note that said, this is what this disc does. We're just meant to kind of figure it out.
If the disc sucks, we're gonna tell you the disc sucks.
We'll tell you,
wait, what did you say it is? We bought it, not biased? We buy it, not biased?
We didn't
buy this. It was shipped to us.
Shoot.
Still not biased.
They did not buy us. We not buy us.
This guy's good.
261 foot par 3.
He should be our marketing intern.
Here we go. 261 foot par 3.
Marketing intern.
I'm gripping the middle here.
Oh.
Like I said, forehand, it's where I like it.
Let's go, dogs.
Let's see what it does.
Dude, that is true. Imagine if that went in the basket. What I did hear from Jesse is that nobody's aced with it yet. So this could be big. That was fascinating.
It flew normal, I would say. I didn't notice anything crazy.
I feel like
it definitely had a little.
It was doing this.
Yeah.
It looks like it's lagging in a video game.
It was
flight-wise, it
was a good flight.
It just kind of flew like a Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what's curious about these, really, we'll have to see later when we really open them up, is what is the distance like? Is it a fairway distance? Is it a distance driver distance? Also, one thing that I noticed, like Hunter mentioned, he kind of picked a middle ground. Whenever you grip it on like the not all the way here, not all the way here, what you get is, like if I'm power gripping right now, the thicker part is here at the back and the thinner part at the front. So my grip feels back loaded because it's touching that part of my hand first. And you go to here, it's the opposite. Now it feels like a front loaded grip. Forehand, I don't feel like it's not as noticeable though, because your fingers just go along it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're on the rim. I'm gonna try the forehand as well. I like the thicker grip, so I'm gonna go like
you're going wide side.
I'm going to the wide side. Ooh, wide side. Oh, I threw it nose up.
That wobbled so weird in the air.
Well, that might just be my forehand.
No, it's like, it wobbles a different way.
You're right. My forehand?
No, it's like a side-to-side wobble, not an like an axis wobble. It's like a this, not a this.
It's shaped.
I got me walking side to side, you know.
Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande's here.
Wobble. Dang, it flies just like a normal putter. That's the crazy thing. It flies just like a candy.
That is crazy to me. How did he do that? Bang, dude, he banged that.
229 foot par 3 goes to the left now. Going with a backhand here. All of my backhands I'm gonna be gripping from the 8-speed spot, because I don't like it's too fast over here, and I don't like the like halvesy.
Nice.
Flew very straight.
I mean, you're parking it.
Yeah, I'm dialed right
You'll
now.
just play your best round ever. So I am different than Hunter. I am going to use the psychological advantage, in which if I'm playing a hole where I throw something fast, I'm going to hold the fast side, because I think if I held the skinny side, even knowing that it's going to go further potentially, it'll get in my head and I'll feel like I'd throw it harder. So I'm going to trick my brain.
Oh yeah.
But like skinny side time because it's a short hole.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's flippy. I like that though. I didn't get a skip though. I think I'm really excited to like really open up a hyzer with this thing because I think it's gonna bomb. Oh, it's too far right. Nice!
Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
250-foot par 3 here, forehand. Tucked in the trees over there. Flip out. Yeah, I didn't feel like that one wobbled.
No, I still saw it,
You saw it?
side to side. That side to side wobble's there.
So the question is with the wobble, because like the theory that I've heard whispers about, and what I've kind of observed is you've got a larger force and a smaller force, and it's going around, and that's what's creating that wobble. But is that wobble the disc whipping itself around and getting more distance, or is it because it's wasting energy side to side? By the way it looks, is it losing speed? I don't really
I
know.
feel like there's no way it adds speed.
Logic would say any benefit that the weight is giving this way, it would be taking away going this
Yeah,
way.
it's fighting against
generating either a net even or loss.
and technically throwing weight behind it at some points as well.
Yeah, I think anytime.
If we have any circle experts in the comments, let us know, because we need some circle
The
experts.
thing is, it could be rim-wise a 13 speed, only flying as far as a not 10 speed.
True.
But if you're throwing it on the rim of the 8 speed, that's actually gaining speed.
True.
Just depends on how you perceive the disc.
Lot-
So
there's
slow 13 speed, fast 8 speed.
There might be 100 different ways to perceive this disc.
That looks so
That's
weird.
curious, man. You know, okay, here's what I just felt like that did.
Here's what he felt.
I always throw my forehand with a little bit of off-axis torque. I'm not a great forehand player. What that felt like to me was that the disc was less quick to get rid of my forehand wobble, and maybe I'm just seeing the disc do its wobble thing, but to me it felt like I threw a forehand and all the way down the fairway it was still doing a little bit of wobble.
It wobbled the whole way.
And it made me sad.
I really want to see this disc
But
thrown
it's
on Annie. I want to see what happens whenever it's thrown
Who
on
the heck
Annie.
is Annie?
Huh. It didn't fix my putt.
Yeehaw!
Trevor's so much better at putting with the Interstellar. What's this disc called?
Extraterrestrial 2.
Okay, hole 4.
Yes.
Go, Trev.
It's time to get real.
It's time to get funky.
We got a
Everybody clap your
354.
How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? Something.
I'm gonna fall.
Oh, come on, guys, bring it back up.
I'm past
Charlie Brown.
do that.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I'm Sandman. We got a hyzer flip 350 feet through a gap. This disc should work for this. If we get it on enough hyzer, like the flight should work. So maybe one of us will hit the gap. That would be a pretty groovy technique. I'm gonna go with like the middle rim. Let's see, do I like the back-loaded grip more? I think I'm going to. Front-loaded grip. No, I like the back-loaded grip. I'm gonna go back-loaded, selecting about a 10 speed.
Dial it in, Trev.
If it goes bad though, it's not my fault.
That's you dialing.
Okay. It was inside. That was okay. It didn't flip up all the way. Man, that's a weird sensation. That's a weird sensation. It's overstable now. Oh, it did get through.
Yeah, that was a decent bit of Heisies.
Huh. It doesn't flip up super easy. We're gonna throw a little up shot with it, so this will be kind of a low speed, low RPM type shot. We'll see what it does. That's in the basket.
Oh! Don't know how I got here.
We think it's magic.
I mean, this isn't to the disc. I just don't know physically how I got here.
I don't either.
Because I threw it 2 inside.
You didn't throw it here.
It must have kicked and skipped.
Like whenever you threw it, it wasn't going here.
It was 2 inside. It had to have hit like a tree and got like a kick out. Ah! Yeah.
Wow, Trev.
go,
Oh
let
my.
go.
Oh my.
Oh,
Nice fun. Beautiful. I can't handle any more bug bites.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. This is hole 5, a huge hyzer. And now we're gonna get to see how far this disc flies and get a better idea. So I'm gonna grip it on the wide side. I'm gonna throw this like I would throw my destroyer. And I should be able to get, I've thrown the shot a lot of times with distance drivers. I should be able to get a pretty good read if it's going distance driver level distance.
Okay. Oh, Trevor, you shouldn't have thrown it behind the tree branch.
That's an old crick.
Now I threw it higher than I'd like to.
And righter than you typically do.
Yeah, so that's that hurts a little because where it landed, I'm like, that's pretty short. I'd still like to think the destroyer would have gone a little further.
Non-factor. Throw is a non-factor.
We'll try this.
Hunter,
We'll
you
try
need to
this
do
one.
better.
Yeah,
I need to do better.
There we go. There we go.
See, I don't think it's going as far.
Is it not?
That's like a 12 speed.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's a Thunderbird.
I'm saying 9-10.
I'm saying
9-10.
I'm saying it's a Thunderbird. I think flight-wise, like you just kind of, it's obviously the rim is very unique, but I think flight-wise,
To its credit, it flies really nice.
It flies great.
Yeah.
Thunderbird's my all-time favorite disc. So the rim and the way it looks in the air is going to convince people that it's doing something really weird.
Yeah.
But if you just take the flight for what it is, that was a very normal flight.
Yeah. It was. It was a very normal flight.
It just shakes in the air.
Which is weird.
I think what it is I think that it is either an 8-speed that the thick rim speeds up, or a 13-speed that the thick rim slows down.
Yeah.
Either way, you land on like a 9 or 10 speed. I'd say 9.5, -1.2 is my flight numbers.
All right, this is actually further than I thought. I'm almost pin high, and considering how high I threw that, I might be a little bit faster than I was. I might still be in like the ballpark of like 10, 10.5.
Drop. Oh!
Almost used the plant assist there.
Ooh, I like that run.
Your grandma sent you an Insta reel?
A Facebook reel.
Well, still, she's on the reels.
She's
like
on
she made it that far. What's up, guys? Hole 6.
I'm hungry, Trev.
Hyzer time. I think we're gonna get an ace here.
Trevor didn't let me eat lunch today.
Just take it as an opportunity.
It smells like poopy.
Take it as an opportunity. Should I go?
Kinda
Do you
makes
think,
me
I guess I go
hungrier.
thin rim on
Is
this.
it weird that the poop smells make me hungrier?
That is it.
That's I think it's like your animalistic instinct to want to digest
Yeah.
something and poop it out.
That's it, Trev.
Because that's like as soon as you're
It's
born,
that I want to have
the first
to
thing
poop.
you think when you're born is, I want to have to poop. Yeah. Oh wait, should I go overhand here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thin or thick? What do I like?
You like thin.
I like a little thick. I think I'm gonna go like kind of on the half. I actually like the half grip for the overhand.
Flew really nice. I'd say it was a good overhand flight. Like I feel like that flew good. Like I feel like it's flipped faster than a normal disc
I'll
flip.
try it too.
Do you feel?
Just to be fair for Trev.
Do you feel like it flipped faster?
It felt epic-ish.
Yeah, it felt like it flipped faster. Like I've watched Trevor throw a lot of overhands, and I feel like that flipped faster.
Yeah, I'm good. It did fly great. It flew great. I was playing it pretty far. I was playing it pretty far out to make sure it didn't go in the water, but like I got the distance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a 200. Probably went 270 feet.
Probably threw it really far, like.
Are you gonna go, Ryan?
Green 18.
Yeah, he is.
I'll be impressed if he gets this though. He does impress me.
I'm trying to figure out what.
In there.
The solid disrespect from Trevor there was really hurtful.
Well, it's okay. I don't have overhand speed at all, so you can't disrespect me if you're talking about
He
my
did Aaron Rodgers' cadence, and like he sucks.
Dang, Hunt, what the heck?
Hey, him over here.
Tell me what to do.
Oh, I got a big arm. I throw far. Watch me miss this putt. That's Trev. Hole 7, 360-foot par 3. I'll lay into the thing. I'm gonna try to throw it flat. Interesting.
That's what I thought would happen. I thought it would hold Annie and not come out of it.
Interesting.
I feel like it would just sling itself over there.
I'm gonna try that too. That was. We need to.
That's why I
I feel
need.
like I threw it on a little Annie, but I definitely did. Wow, like
Yeah.
no glide.
And it goes to the ground quick.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Thrown downwards.
So how does that make sense? Because on Hyzer, like fights and wants to flip up.
Well, if you think about it, what makes the disc go straight? It's the gyroscopic spinning. So if that spinning is constantly, it can't be a perfect gyroscope. Then whenever it gets off axis, it has a hard time getting back on it.
So it only wants
pushes on-
Hyzer.
It pushes on
Yeah.
Hyzer, though.
But I wonder if
Well, no, it
Hyzer-
holds
I
Anheuser
wonder-
great.
I wonder if Hyzer, but it has no glide.
Yeah,
I wonder if Hyzer, it's like fighting with itself, trying to flip up, and it can't.
yeah.
So it makes it stay in the air.
Maybe.
But on Anheuser, it's just throwing
It's just
itself
giving
to the
up.
ground.
It's just giving up.
Very
Interesting.
Well, it didn't even have a chance. I
No,
basically
think
threw
before.
like an 80% like anti-flex that didn't flex.
It's crazy.
It just died.
That was the first thing that I've seen from this disc that makes me go like, that's not normal.
That's not normal.
But it's because it's not made like a regular disc.
Only problem with it is like, that wasn't a good, that's not normal.
No, yeah.
It would be, pretty niche to find a scenario where you'd want that to happen.
Where you're like,
Maybe it rolls really well though.
It could.
Maybe it gets to the ground really
The
easily.
grass is too thick out here to find out.
Oh, that attitude.
Gets out of the scuba kind of quicker than
Gets
I
out of the
think.
scuba quick, yeah.
Sugar. So it's interesting that you didn't skewer because I thought we were in solidarity. I hope you're happy.
Well, I know that you wanted to see what
I
the.
tested the limits of this disc on
What's
this
this
hole.
disc called
I
again?
can at least say that.
What's this disc called again?
The
You
extraterrestrial.
just wanted to see what the extraterrestrial 2 looked like on a tap-in.
The extraterrestrial.
And I respect that
two.
about you.
250 foot par 3. The hyzer.
Are you thinning it?
Yeah, always.
King thin. You sure that's so hard and throwing the basketball.
Ah.
Oh, I was really mean because you did so well.
This disc feels like one of those like drivers in golf that's meant to fix your slice, but it doesn't fix anything.
You see that? That was dirty.
That's yours is
Definitely nice
slippy.
there.
I just throw like really fast.
Or you throw it fast.
No, that when you hit it on like that baby hyzer and flip up the flat, like that's nice. I like the way it flies.
Slick grip.
Dang.
Ratatouille.
492 foot par 4. We're gonna really get into this and see what it's made of.
Okay,
Recycled plastic is what it's made out of.
100%.
Sick,
I
Hunt.
think we're mildly convinced that the Anheuser maybe isn't the move, but I feel like I want to see it with
You do
more
have,
height.
we do have to see it.
You'd like
Yeah.
that, wouldn't you?
Well, the good
Trevor,
news is if you throw it on
needed me to
Anheuser,
perform a good shot for social for that throw, so I couldn't.
That's true.
Trevor, the good news is if you put it on Anheuser at that tree, you won't have the problem of it fading out early. That hurts so bad.
Yeah, I say, well, if I try to put it on Anheuser at that tree, which I'm going to, it's going to go over there. Okay, this will be interesting.
That's a great test.
It definitely took longer.
It
got
just
to
fell.
the ground quicker and did not want to get out of it.
Yeah, it just fell.
And it was pretty flat. Like it wasn't like it was like this.
It looked like it put the brakes
It's
on.
like once
Okay.
it gets on Annie, it doesn't want to.
So here's what I'll say, because I
Say it,
wasn't seeing
Don't
the
hold back.
I wasn't seeing any possible practicality. If you have a giant turnover, that is a shot right there. Where if I threw that with something stable and I wanted to get that land flat flight, if you let it go early, it won't turn. Whereas that one, like it carried out and just landed flat. Like if you're throwing a big turnover shot, that could be useful.
It like almost fades right.
Yeah. Like it flies like it's going to fade, but then it drops.
I can see what you're saying, and it doesn't turn early.
Yeah.
Or if you're like me and you just never throw an Anheuser,
What?
you don't have to worry about it.
Putter distance competition right now.
Oh, okay. I have a banger, so I'm a little bit at a disadvantage.
Is that an
but
excuse? Because I've been using this for 7 months. It's literally basically
for 7
this is a
months.
dog chew toy.
This is a dog
You
chew
have
toy.
2 putters.
You have one.
Exactly. You've used it half as much.
You've used that twice as much.
I don't know if you can argue that, Trevor, because that still doesn't look that beat up, man.
Look at the gash on that thing, man. No, get you out of here. Look at the gash. It's even got old manuscripts.
No, I said you go first.
Okay, fine. I'll go first.
You initiated it.
I did.
Brethren.
Oh, see, it's a flippy piece of crap,
It
man.
flew just like that in that outer
pizza
space
crab.
corn. What's it called?
I'm not gonna tell you anymore. Figure it out.
Guys, I'm in a distance comp right now.
I'd really beat that, bro. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's definitely. That was actually.
Kind of crushed.
That
Yeah,
was pretty good.
that went farther than your artificial
My whole
intelligence.
identity was kind of tied up in that, so I hate myself.
I told Trevor not to pick his up yet because this is mine there. That's Trevor's there.
On the line,
When I threw mine, I was like, wow, I kind of pumped that. I'm proud of that shot. Then Trevor's, I was like, wow, that didn't come back. That must not have gone very far. But we're right next to each other.
Well, to be fair, the Anheuser line I hit was perfect. If I hit that with like a disc that fades at the end, I would be probably 45, 50 feet.
Well, if I throw a different disc, I will be like past that stone dry.
I bet you I
Went
could
up
throw
the
a
middle.
football
And
over
you
them
don't
mountains.
throw the hyzer flipped turn shot.
True, which is the highest distance shot we have in our
Yeah.
game.
Tell that to David. Well, I guess technically.
I told him. Yeah,
Okay.
I told him. He said, yes, you're
Give me a
right.
second.
What'd he say?
Yes, Mr. Wiggins?
Shoot.
Oh, I can hold.
You call my bluff.
No, how's it going?
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
You go ahead and throw it. He's on the phone.
I don't understand. I thought he was on
No,
hold.
see, I just don't think that a distance record in the desert, like that holds up to me.
Ah!
Yeah.
I let him
Anyways,
go
no, I
in.
was calling to tell
screwed
you,
that
like, the hyzer flip distance, like that's the farthest shot we have, right?
Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave.
Nah, it's just Trevor.
Remember me?
You need to go
Hey,
because
Pop, Pop.
Trevor's here.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Pop Pop.
Okay, I'll call you later when Trevor's not here. All right, love you too.
I'm gonna convict you on.
Oh no.
What up? Hey, respect you for actually trying something new for once. Shoot!
Why? It was a competitive round.
Why?
It is rated. The camera that was instant. We just walked. 5.5 miles.
Yeah, something like that.
351 feet, 111 meters, 265 yards.
Dang,
Uphill, round
1,000
to
inches probs.
probably like 45 milli-inches. We have a 351 foot par 4 here.
How
straight
many
uphill.
inches? That's fine.
Okay, that one stayed
Yeah,
nice.
be fine.
I'm gonna ace the par 4, I think. Ooh, got a
Yours
little
definitely
turn.
flippier.
Well, that's out of bounds. Pleasure knowing you, extraterrestrial.
That's what it's called.
I'm wondering if the disc is staying in the air as long as it typically would, but the rim spin is slowing the flight down. So it's like staying in the air, but the flight is slowed down so it doesn't go as far as per time in air. Birdie.
Good looking putt though.
Thanks, Trev.
See? What has it done to me now?
I'm just deciding how I'm gonna ace this hole. I'm deciding if I want to go overhand up the middle, skip in,
Okay.
or if I want to just rip a backhand or a forehand, maybe go into the parking lot, hit Hunter's Mazda.
I say overhand.
Oh, he
Hey, don't
traded
tell
in the
people.
Mazda. He's got a Ferrari now. That's right.
I got a Maserati.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip the backhand. Skinny
Overhand.
side though.
I
Skinny
think you
side.
go overhand.
It's like I just don't know that. I think it'll just end up being like kind of deflating. Is all
I think that if you throw an overhand straight at that hill right there,
Okay.
it'll just
You're
skip
right.
to perfection.
You're right. And if you're wrong,
You can spank me.
Okay. Yeah, so I was a little scared of the overhand. Is now I'm like sad. Is I threw it and it hurt my arm and I'm sad.
Ace time.
Oh!
Good kick.
Oh,
Holy
What the?
branch or a vine?
definitely a branch. Actually, it was a limb. The word I
Ooh.
couldn't think of the other day. Tree hit.
That's hot.
Actually,
Wow. That's going out of bounds.
Oh,
I said that's going out of bounds. Bang. I like to see Trevor try something like that.
Yeah, T-Dog. All right, well, that wraps up the Extraterrestrial 2. Final thoughts.
better than extraterrestrial 1, but interesting to see how the trilogy wraps up.
Overall,
trilogy.
I think it flies relatively normal, more normal than I expected with the rim looking like this. It definitely has some very unique flight characteristics, like when you put it on Anheuser, it just doesn't really want to come back. But it also kind of flips up a little bit on Heiser, which would then point to a disc that doesn't want to come back on Anheuser.
I think.
And it's got a slight wiggle.
I think
It's almost like a screw is loose.
I think the cool thing about the disc is a lot of times people see a disc like this and they want to try it. I think I can safely say you don't have to buy it just thinking I want to try it, but the disc doesn't do anything. Like
They
even
fly
if,
solid,
even
yeah.
if it doesn't do anything for you other than fly like a normal disc, I really enjoyed throwing it.
Yeah, it flew.
Flew nice.
It flew fine. And what's also,
I think it's
it's made from 100% recycled plastic, okay? And I would assume, so that's Trash Panda Time Gateway collab, I would assume this is just a Gateway made disc is what it feels like. It feels like Gateway's plastic. Like it 100%, like, so I'm wondering, I don't know. Just normally like when other companies have done their recycled plastic, like it feels different
Worse.
or worse than like ESP and recycled ESP. There's a noticeable difference. This feels like Gateway's Hemplet.
So Gateway's recycled plastic might be dope.
Or is Gateway always using recycled plastic?
Don't know.
I don't know. But
Gateway is the
Final
most
flight numbers.
Gateway is the most ethical company in disc golf.
yep. I think I have to stick with the 9-speed. I feel like that ended up being true. You know, I'm gonna stick with them. I think 9.5 -1 2.
I think 9.5.
Wow.
I'm pretentious. 9.5 for -2.2.
I think it's a 10 out of 10.
There you go. Great disc. Don't know when it's coming out. A lot of fun. Also, you can pull it out of your bag and show your friends, like, look at this thing.
Look at it. It's oblongness.
Oh, it might have already come out. You might have already missed your opportunity. Sorry. Should have been faster.
Well, but I won't. I mean, this is no ads.
it will eventually hit foundationdisc.com.
There you go. We can add them.
and you'll know when it's there. There you go.
Bangarang.
Hey,